You know, another good point. These kids are smart. You know, they had that show long time back. Are you smarter than a fifth grader? And most of us, it's not.
I've been stumped on some of those questions too. We're very fortunate at our school. We have, if you look at test scores, and we try not to measure everything by test scores, but our school's been very effective. We're designated as a proficient school in the state of Kentucky, and we've met all of our goals as far as testing goes over the years. But again, we just, there's more to it than just testing. Mm-hmm. We try to take the whole child and service that child as needed and help them grow. We see our role as taking a child as they come in from fourth grade to fifth grade, mm-hmm. and it's just like they're on a ladder. And we've got to get fifth graders ready to move up to sixth. And now, we're really concentrating on getting our sixth graders ready to go to middle school, because that's a big jump for them going to seventh and eighth grade. Yeah.
Well, what are ways that people are watching or listening by the way of TV and radio? What are ways that they can enroll their student or their child there? Give us the basics on that.
Well, there's just a process of coming in and picking up an application form, actually.
Okay.
If you live out of the district, there's a couple of ways that you can enroll. One would be paying tuition. The other would be if you have a guardian that lives within our district.
Okay. Is there like bus runs through there?
The bus runs, within the Corbin district.
Mm-hmm.
For example, if you're coming toward Laurel County, our bus is going to stop out there around Kentucky Fried Chicken as it crosses in to Laurel County there. Unfortunately, Laurel County and Knox County have, do not have agreements signed with Corbin to let students move freely between schools. That's the reason for the need of a guardian or paying the tuition. Whitley County does have a relationship with us to where students can go to any Whitley County school. So if you live in Whitley County, even as we had a student one time that lived probably just about 5 miles from Jellicoe, and they drove every day because they wanted to come to our school.
Well, it's a sad fact of life, but you got some students, some kids that want to rebel. They just refuse to follow the rules. And, that's a sad thing to say, but there's ways of correcting that.
Well, we have a positive behavior management system in our building where we try to emphasize the positives of good behavior and promote that as much as possible. But you're right, occasionally you've got to take some punitive measures. Just before I left to come down here this morning, I had to put a boy in our in-school detention room for the day for some behavior issues. So that happens too.
Right.
But you do it in love and try to let them know that you're not mad at them, you don't dislike them, you're just trying to help them grow into a better person.
Well, there is a certain bond between the teachers and the students and the principal and the students. Role models for the rest of your life that you will always think of those people.
Sure, I can think back. One of the most influential teachers I had was my fifth grade teacher, and mercy, that's been a lot of years ago. But I remember her so well and it wasn't so much, I couldn't tell you too much of what I actually even learned in fifth grade, but I remember her caring for us and taking time for us and being our friend.
Exactly, and that goes such a long way. What are some goals that you have set for this year or the upcoming year? Maybe some funds to be sent in to do more things?
Well, we're constantly trying to upgrade our technology. We have 3 computer labs in our building that have about 30 to 35 computers in each one of those labs that we utilize quite often. We have a laptop cart or an iPad cart, and we have iPads that we use within the classroom. Teachers can take that cart into the classroom. There's 30 iPads there that students can use. We've purchased iPads for all of our teachers so that they can use that technology in their classroom. We have something called Promethean boards, so the teachers are able to use their apps from their iPads and project upon the Promethean board, as well as using their desktop computer as well also. something that we always stress right here toward the end of the year, and we do this each year, and we've started it now, is our Finish Strong program. We do something every morning throughout the year called morning meeting. So we actually begin our day with every student in the gym in class lines. And we start our day, it only takes about 10 minutes or so, sometimes 15. We celebrate birthdays, we do the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag, we make announcements, whatever needs to be done. And there's always a short motivational topic.
Right.
And this topic here toward the end of the year is Finish Strong. And we gave, matter of fact, I'm wearing it today, a Finish Strong bracelet. We gave every student in our building one of those this morning.
That's
so
great.
This is our first day wearing our Finish Strong bracelet.